In the cold towns of West Virginia, where the mountains lean in like old sentinels, and the earth breathes smoke and fire, stories take root in silence. Here the past doesn't always stay buried, especially not when it's buried in coal dust. In the small town of Man, West Virginia, tucked deep into Logan County, one such story has lingered for generations. It's the kind of tale told in hushed tones on front porches and over late-night cups of coffee. A tale that begins and ends with a knock at the door. The year was 1927. Coal was king, and the mountains of southern West Virginia were thick with the black powder of progress. In the town of Man, nestled in the Wyandotte Valley, most men spend their days underground, their lungs filled with dust, their lives shaped by danger. One of these men was Thomas Elkins, a quiet, hard-working father of three. Like many in Man, Thomas came to the region for work. The mines offered steady pay, even if the price was your youth or your life. On a gray October morning, Thomas kissed his wife, Anna, on the cheek and stepped into the mist. He never came home. A cave-in at the Worthington mine took the lives of 7 men that day. The town grieved. The company paid what is called compensation, and the widows buried their husbands. But Anna never really believed Thomas was gone. She claimed that she felt him, or the smell of coal smoke long after the fire had died out. And then came the knocking. It was past midnight the first time it happened. Anna was drifting into sleep when a knock came at the door. 3 slow knocks, deliberate knocks. She rose, heart pounding, and crept towards the front door. The porch was empty. No wind, no raccoons, nothing. Just silence, and the faint scent of sweat and coal dust. The same knocking came again the next night, then the next. Always 3 knocks, always just after midnight. Neighbors whispered, "Grief," they said. "Too much sorrow," but others, like the old women, the ones who remember the stories their grandmothers told them, shook their heads. "That's a death knock," they murmured. "He's not at rest." In Appalachian folklore, the knock of a ghost is more than a sound. It's a message, a warning, a soul caught between 2 worlds. Anna began leaving the door unlocked. She set his boots by the hearth and even made his coffee black, just the way he liked it. Some said she was mad. Others weren't so sure. Because one morning, after weeks of those midnight knocks, something changed. Anna awoke to find a single coal dust handprint on the inside of the front door, and then the knocking stopped. Thomas Elkins was never seen again, not even in dreams. But the story of the miner's knock has never left Man. New families living in that same little house on the hill have reported it. 3 slow knocks, just after midnight, and the overwhelming scent of coal. The locals will tell you, if you hear the knocking, don't open the door, not unless you've made peace with the past. Because sometimes the dead come home, not for revenge, not for rest, but just to be remembered. Ghost stories are more than just entertainment. They're warnings carved in memory, and in places like West Virginia, where the mountains remember everything, those warnings never fade. This has been another tale from West Virginia Ghost Stories. Until next time, keep your ears open, and if you hear 3 knocks, think twice before you answer. Please like and subscribe and follow for more stories like this.